It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely.
I need to know, who is Miss Austin Peay? And why did she just get awarded the highest honor for a young American? And guys, is she single? Noelle Thompson is now on the Joe Padula Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Noelle.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Great to have you here. Great to have you here. Let me get close to that mic. Let me get your
Let me
microphone
get
up.
here.
You got such a good voice.
Hello.
Do you sing? Are you
I
sing?
do. I am a singer,
Yeah.
yes.
I heard you're a yodeler.
I am a yodeler also. That is my talent from Miss Tennessee.
Can you give us an example?
Sure thing.
Oh, you don't mind, right?
No,
You don't
of
have
course
to
not, of
prep
course.
for yodeling?
No, actually, it's kind of interesting because for most types of singing, and before I yodel and before I perform, I'll do warm-ups and extensive things like that, and yodeling itself is a pretty good voice warm-up workout. So I don't usually warm up just to yodel, but I will yodel for you all today.
All right, good deal.
Yodeling,
I love it. I love
Wow, that was awesome.
I feel like I'm on the mountains. Like, it's great.
it. The first time this show in what is it? 7 years in existence now. It's the first time we had anyone
First
yodel.
yodeler. Here
Right.
we go.
Waiting for Heidi to come skipping through the
Unbelievable.
door.
For real.
I have also had a first and only so far where a woman breastfed on the show. We haven't repeated that, so hopefully we won't repeat the yodeling as well. You own the yodeling.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I could have had the first snakes on the show today, but
I know. Next week we'll do
I know,
snakes next week.
Yeah, definitely.
I had Red Pill Jen. I had sound effects and everything all ready for the snakes. Mm-hmm.
I'll bring 2 next week to make it up to you.
I am had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Okay.
Love that movie.
All right.
We need him to moderate the next debate.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Right.
But Miss Austin Peay. All right. Kentucky girl, huh?
Well, Clarksville born.
Right.
Yeah, so I was here until about 2012, and then I moved to Louisville for about 5 years, and then I moved back here when I came to college.
Oh, I'm glad you're out of Louisville right now. It's
Yes.
crazy up there. But smart girl. I mean, you went to a Collins High School there, Martha Lane Collins, a very, very well-known high school for being smart. What were you like in high school? Were you the nerd?
I was in marching band. I played the clarinet in a concert band, and I was in the Color Guard and marching band. I was the captain, and I was in the Biomedical Accelerated Academy. So
That's a really long way to say yes, I was a nerd.
I guess kind of.
I love it.
Maybe some people would have called me a nerd, but
No, good for you.
That's
Good for you. And
Smart is good.
And you got a lot of talents, and I'm glad that you decided to go to Austin Peay State University, and then Health and Human Performance,
yes.
Healthcare Management.
Yes.
What is that?
That is, so I'm studying health and human performance, and there are 6 different concentrations for that between physical therapy, hospital administration, and things like that. So I'm studying hospital administration. So one day I want to be the chief running officer of a hospital or possibly any kind of care facility. I could work in a nursing home or a clinic or anything like that.
That's pretty outstanding. I mean, good for you wanting into the healthcare industry and helping others. So, how thoughtful of you. Why? Why? What made you go this route?
Well, I have always been really interested in the healthcare field. When I was 5, I was diagnosed with a kidney disease called focal segmental glomerular sclerosis. It's kind of a mouthful, but it basically means there's parts of my kidneys that are supposed to filter my blood, and they filter waste and things like that, and they're scarred because of my immune system. And so,
Is it a genetic thing?
yes, it can be a genetic thing. So that's how they actually found it through me. My older brother was found to have kidney disease, and then they tested my other brother and I. And
Were you mad at him?
Well, actually, it was a really awesome thing that they were able to find it when I was 5.
Right.
Because it's kind of a quiet disease. You usually don't know you have it until you're in kidney failure. So,
What do you have to do to prevent kidney failure?
So I've had a couple of surgeries, but I've been on blood pressure medications, and I went through some pretty strong treatments when I was really young. That was able to kind of halt the progression of that disease.
That
so
sucks. Do you remember those memories back then at 5 years old?
I do, actually. I was here in Clarksville. I get treated at at Vanderbilt, and I always have. And I remember I was on so many really harsh. Some of them were used in like chemo. Some of these drugs were used in like chemo and steroids and things like that. And I was on them for not just a couple of weeks or a month. I was on them for like a year or 2 years. And so those aren't really medications you're supposed to be on for such a long time.
Is that why you got kicked out of marching band? Because they found you were on steroids?
Yeah, I was off those by then. So I was only on those for like a year or two because they were able to halt progression so much. And it's really been an awesome thing that they were able to find that so early because, like I said, a lot of people don't know they have it until it's too late. So.
Damn right. So, it's always a daily battle, though. Yeah, always. Do you have to change your diet at all?
No, I don't have to. I pretty much now I'm able to live unrestricted by it. I just have to keep up on my medications and keep going to my nephrologist.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think it plays a very vital role on how tough you are today and the workaholic that you are and the mission. I wouldn't say workaholic, but how mission focused you are. And look how busy you are. Unreal. Now, okay, the actual pageant itself. Miss Austin Peay. It's pretty cool. I dig it. It's quite the tradition here in the area. And I apologize that I had a problem saying tradition. but nonetheless, do you sign up for it? Do you get nominated? How does that work?
So Miss Austin Peay is a pageant that they hold at Austin Peay every September usually, except for COVID. And girls can sign up. There is a process. So the actual competition day, there is a 10-minute interview with a panel of judges, and then...
How many girls usually do it?
Oh, we usually have a pretty good turnout. I would say that maybe like 15 girls compete every year. We always get a lot of people that are really interested in doing it.
Did any hate each other? You know what I mean? I've been backstage for some of these competitions, and it gets nasty back there.
At Miss Austin Peay, it really isn't. It is one of the most fun competitions.
I was hoping for at least one cat fight.
Joe was gonna buy stock in Jell-O. And
This year was really fun. All the girls got to know each other really well. We go to rehearsals and spend a lot of time together for a couple weeks preparing. So we always try to help each other, and it ends up being a really good vibe backstage that we're all able to go out and have fun when we compete. We're not worried about other people messing with our stuff or any cattiness going on.
So nonetheless, here it is. And by the way, Miss Austin Peay, $1,000 is up for grabs.
Yes.
Do they give you a big check when you win?
So it is a $1,000 scholarship.
Oh.
And they have
we
Miss
gotta
Austin
fix
Peay.
that.
Well, I'll tell you how it works. So there's a Miss Austin Peay and a Miss Queen City, and they are crowned on the same night. And they both get to go around Clarksville and represent.
Miss Queen City is still Austin Peay students?
No, so Miss
Okay.
Queen City doesn't have to be an Austin Peay student. It's any girl who is of age to compete in that. So Miss Queen City is kind of like Miss Clarksville, and then Miss Austin Peay obviously represents the university. And so my scholarship personally, I won Miss Austin Peay, interview talent, and split swimsuit. And so I was able to get, I think I got like $2,000, $2,500, something like that.
Damn.
And the way that it works is that half of it went straight to my tuition, and then I got the other half.
Okay, good. Like, was it 10s and 20s? What did they give it to you in?
It's a check.
Okay, all right.
Dollar bills, y'all. Dollar bills.
All right, so the primary tenets of the pageant get tested on their talent, which we heard, the yodeling, right? Okay, obviously you nailed that. What was the other talent that you went up against?
So there's dancers, piano players. Some girls tell
Piano
monologues.
players. That's so boring.
You just mad you
There's
can't
some
play
pretty
one.
fun,
Yeah.
I tried.
fun piano
No, I
players
bet
out
there are.
there.
I bet there are.
But there's always, really interesting talent. I saw a girl decorate a cake one time. You have 90 seconds on stage to
Decorate a cake in 90
exhibit-
I was
seconds.
gonna say, good
Yes.
lord.
That's
That's-
Wow.
Yes.
She baked backstage before she brought that cake. She's like, oh, I gotta bake
I got to
first.
do something here. Now, there was no more of the baton twirlers, right? That talent's over, right? When?
Well, there still occasionally are. I think they're one of the most fascinating talents, but there are not a lot of baton twirlers.
We had I was in a pageant, and we had a baton twirler, and little did he know we put Vaseline all over his baton. So when he threw it up and it came down, boom. Yeah,
Seems like there's a reference there that we shouldn't say on the air.
I got disqualified.
Yeah. Don't be putting Vaseline on other people's batons, Joe.
There's a joke there somewhere.
That's yeah.
One of the things tested on is interviewing skills.
Yes.
Okay, how do they do that?
So it's a 10-minute long interview it's a private interview with 5 or 6 judges. I can't remember exactly, but you turn in paperwork before the pageant, your resume, and then you turn in a paper about the community service work that you do. And they interview you off of those 2 papers, and then they can also ask you current event questions, political questions.
Well, obviously, you're a natural at it. I mean, you're very good at speaking, and you have no hesitation, which is good. Now, the fitness part. How do they measure fitness?
So fitness is actually with swimsuit. So I get to go out on stage and strut my stuff in the swimsuit. I get to put a lot of cardio in before that.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yes.
Now, it's a one-piece.
No.
It's a two-piece.
Well, it can be a one-piece if you want to.
Right.
I wear a 2-piece.
Bae, do you think, good choice, you know, the one pieces never win. Bae, do you feel that one day this fitness part will be removed from competition at Miss Austin Peay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
All this stuff going on.
Unbelievable.
Well, it has already, hasn't it, from the big
Actually,
pageants?
so Miss America took out their swimsuit,
Yeah, that's what
but
I
Miss
thought.
Austin Peay is part of a different organization
Yeah,
called
right.
Miss America Volunteer now, and they chose to go with that organization because they kept that format of competing.
Yeah, hey, keep the tradition, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. I think they should start adding thongs, though, but that's just my personal preference, right?
They don't look good on stage.
No?
No.
I'm throwing mine out there.
Too many thongs don't make a right, Joe.
No. Oh,
Man.
I love it. The puns. The puns, Adam. I love it. Confidence. Is this they measure confidence? Is this while everything is going on?
Yeah, so that's during everything. During your interview, during your swimsuit, there's some dance numbers, I guess. Those aren't judged, but, I mean, they can tell your confidence on stage, so.
And then you were crowned.
Yes.
Boom. And then the one who gets crowned, Miss Austin Peay, they go on to compete, Miss Tennessee Volunteer?
Yes.
Okay.
That's true.
When is that? Did that take place already?
So that was supposed to be the 3rd week of
June.
in Jackson. It actually got canceled because of COVID. Everything has been moved back a year. So I would have crowned a new Miss Austin Peay like a week or 2 ago. But I'm actually going to get to be Miss Austin Peay until next September and compete at Miss Tennessee in June.
I heard the
Bonus.
other Miss Austin Peays from the previous years are very mad at you right now for that. I read that. I saw that on Twitter.
Well, my predecessor actually was my sister queen before my predecessor. So she's Miss Queen City now, and I'm Miss Austin Peay. So we both get to hang out together. So
So do a lot of the Miss Austin Peays end up going on to become Miss Queen City? Is that sort of a
I actually
natural
don't know
progression?
how many
or-
people have done that. I was Miss Queen City actually before I was Miss Austin Peay.
Well, Miss Queen City isn't as good as Miss Austin Peay.
Oh, yes, it
No,
is.
it's not. It's not even close. It's not even close. If you're Miss Queen City, you're like junior varsity. Okay?
I was Miss Queen City.
I know, and now you graduated to varsity.
Harsh.
No, I'm just kidding. But nonetheless, when are they going to have the Miss Tennessee volunteer pageant? Because we need to go out and support you.
It will be the 3rd week of June of 2021. So it is still, they had to
delayed
move
it for a year.
A whole year.
I guess so. I guess that's how it works. But then recently, last weekend, okay, on Saturday, you were given an award, a Congressional Award Gold Medal. This is the highest award that can be given to a young American. And it was because of your service with volunteering. What's the group you volunteered with?
So I actually started my own nonprofit organization when I was 14 called Breakthrough for a Buddy, and it is all about promoting the social inclusion of people with physical and intellectual disabilities.
What does that mean?
So that means, well, when I was in high school, I started a club that was about having events, because there's tons of clubs in high school, but there's no clubs for the kids that have special needs that are in that school. So often they're very secluded. They're in their own classroom. They have their own schedule and everything like that. So I wanted to start a club where I could pretty much throw a party and have all of the special needs students there, that they were accommodated.
Look
and
at you go.
all of
At
invite
14
anybody
years old.
from the general population of the school that wants to come. So we ended up having over 250 kids join. It ended up being incredible, and then I made it a nonprofit so that I could go to other schools, churches, community groups, and keep doing it.
Look what you started at age 14. Good for you. The only thing I started at age 14 was problems with my mother and my father. Okay? You're way ahead of the game. But boom. I mean, yeah, they got you the award. Do you have it on you?
I do.
Oh my God!
I brought it just in case.
I love it.
See.
Can you hold it up to the camera?
I can try to hold it up to the camera there. I don't know if they can
Oh, that's nice.
see the gold medal there.
Yeah, I do.
So it says Congressional Award on it. It is struck with the U.S. Mint. So I have the gold one, the silver one, and the bronze one because you have to work your way up.
Hey, Dallas, make sure you snatch that on the way out, and we're going to hit a pawn shop on the way to Wicked Good.
Okay.
Okay. All
Can I buy it off of you?
No, of
Come
course
on.
not.
Come on, I'll pay half your tuition.
Well, fun thing, my tuition's already paid for because of the Miss Tennessee organization.
Damn it.
And Miss Austin Peay. So.
Good for you. Let me tell you, you're a leader and a leader on the rise, and our mission here on the show is to promote this city and its growth. Okay, and you're definitely a part of it. So I'm glad that you're here today, and I appreciate you sharing your story.
Thank you for having me.
The
so
most
much.
important question.
Yes, singlehood.
Yeah, single. And I don't see. I think we should vote. What do you think? Because I vote that she's got to be. Because how do you find time?
Oh yeah, how do you balance a relationship with this? Because you do have a boyfriend.
I do
Trust
have a
and
boyfriend.
All right.
Yes.
Now I heard he's using you just for your medals. I've read that somewhere.
Well, I do have a boyfriend. His name is Seth, and he is very sweet. He's going to aircraft mechanic school right now. So both of us have quite a few things to balance, but we make it work. We make it work.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Any questions for Mr. Austin P before we move forward?
I'm good.
I'm honestly awesome that you did the work in high school with special needs kids, because I used to be a high school teacher, and we had a big department of special education. Those kids, deserve the support that they need. So, and I think that's awesome that you started that within the school. So
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
I'm just over here admiring her eyebrows. I have an eyebrow fetish because I have none because they're blonde. So I'm not staring. I promise.
Mine are super see-through. I
Yeah,
have
see,
to
mine
tint
too.
them. So.
We need to talk. We're gonna need to talk. Yeah.
See, I was memorized by the hoops.
Oh, the hoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
They are-
thinking those must be uncomfortable with the
See, I
earphones.
like to wear big earrings.
Uh-huh.
I like the bling. They don't go good with face masks.
Do you have
I don't
any
know how many
tattoos?
times I've had to yank my ears with earrings. I don't have any tattoos. I'm really
What
scared.
would you get if you get a tattoo?
I see. That's why I don't have a tattoo.
Well, why don't you get the medal?
The medal.
Yeah, right on your clavic area,
Oh, well,
right here. Get it on your chest.
I could.
10 out of 10 would not recommend the sternum tattoo.
Don't get the
I
medal
have
as a
heard
tramp
those
stamp,
hurt.
though. Don't do that. That'd be terrible.
Yeah,
All
Seth,
right?
Seth
They'll
would
take
be
that
having
award
to
right
look
back.
at it. And then,
Oh my God. Get a teardrop.
There we go.
Get a teardrop.
awkward.
Scare people away.
should be killing the competition.
Oh my God, I
There we go.
love it.
It
I
was a
love
good
it.
fun.
Hey, follow her on Instagram. What's the Miss Austin P Instagram?
It is miss.austinp.
Yep, and don't forget to also like on Facebook, Miss Austin P.
Yes. Yep.
Good times. Good work.
Thank you.
It's the Joe Padula Show.
Bada bing.
Clarksville's conversation.